$100. It's really not a lot of money for most people. It's what they spend on a brand new pair of AirPods, 20 Starbucks coffees, or 10 months of spending for Netflix. But what if I told you that this $100 right here can be very powerful? It can be used to start an e-commerce business that may one day make you as rich and powerful as my boy Ty Lopez.
Here in my garage.
Alright guys, so to start this challenge off, we are going to set some expectations. Number one, this dropshipping business is not going to be started via Shopify, because if you only have $100 as startup capital, the monthly Shopify fee would eat into 30% of your startup capital, and that just isn't worth it. So instead, we are going to be using Teespring for this dropshipping business. That brings me to my second point, that this method is for print-on-demand dropshipping only. And the reason for this is because I recommend if you only have $100 to get started, you build up your capital to around the $500 range before even thinking about Shopify dropshipping. Now with that being said, let's start this business with nothing but my laptop and this Benjamin right here. To get this challenge started, we need to think of a type of product to sell, and luckily I already have a great idea. Pretty much, I'm going to create some custom canvases, put those canvases on a website I created via Teespring, market that website through Instagram theme pages, and boom, hopefully we make some paper. As for the actual designs I'm going to be putting on the canvases, I am thinking of doing something in the investing or entrepreneur niche. A lot of Instagram pages in these niches post quotes said by famous people, and I'm thinking about taking those quotes and putting them on canvases. So to get the actual designs made for the canvases, I ended up reaching out to people on Fiverr in hopes that they could make me designs that are pretty cool. In total, this cost me a fat $25. Whenever you are uncertain of how to do something, especially in terms of graphic design, always look on Fiverr. So many people on the platform are willing to do work for as low as $5, making it way worth it for you to go on Fiverr anytime you think someone can do a better job at something than you can. So guys, if you want to sign up for Fiverr, I will have the link for it in the description down below. As for the next day or so of this challenge, we are going to be playing a little bit of a waiting game, as we have to wait for the graphic designer on Fiverr to send back the completed designs. So we'll see you guys in a couple days. It has officially been 2 days since we last spoke, and guys, I have some very good news to share. Our graphic designer on Fiverr delivered the designs back, and everything looks pretty top-notch. Overall, I'm super happy with everything he delivered, and I think the designs he made are gonna look absolutely amazing on canvases. With the designs created, our budget is now down to a scarce 75 bones. This money right here is going to be used to pay for Instagram theme page shoutouts, to promote our canvases, but before we worry about any of that, we have to worry about creating our website on Teespring to sell our product. Over the next hour, I got to work grinding tirelessly to create a highly converting, highly profitable internet sales machine that would soon make me an e-commerce legend like all of the gurus you see online these days. Our online website is now complete for a grand total of $0 in cost. The website design itself is super basic, but I think it'll do the job. It shows the 3 canvases I have for sale very clearly, so customers will be able to follow everything super easily. Other than that, I didn't add a whole lot more because there's not too much you can do with Teespring. With the website live and ready to go, it is time to move on to the next stage of this challenge, where we figure out how to advertise our product and secure millions of dollars with this business. As I mentioned earlier, for this business, I plan to advertise everything strictly through Instagram theme pages. And the reason for this is because Facebook ads are taking super long to get approved right now due to all of the world events going on. Wait times have literally gone from about 24 hours to get an ad approved to nearly a week in some cases. And since time is money, it is not worth it for us to run any Facebook ads for this challenge. I am going to start messaging Instagram theme pages in both the investing and entrepreneur niche with decent pricing and also solid engagement on their page. This process typically takes a few hours to complete, as I have to negotiate a price with the Instagram theme pages, and I also have to set a time with them for them to post the advertisement. So with that in mind, I will update you guys soon.
One eternity later.
It has been quite a bit of time since we last spoke, and guys, I have some pretty good news to share. I ended up closing an Instagram influencer deal on a page by the name of Business Villains. The page has about 180,000 followers, and its engagement rate is about 3%, which for Instagram, believe it or not, is actually something you should be proud of. Another thing I always check for before doing any business with an Instagram theme page is I make sure that they have all real followers. Now, this is definitely important to do in this day and age because a lot of people who own Instagram theme pages are kind of sketchy and they're willing just to scam you out of your money, knowing you won't get any benefit out of the shout out in return. The way I check if a page has real or fake followers is I scroll through the comments on the page and I make sure that the pages commenting, for the most part, have profile pictures and what they comment isn't super generic like nice post. Most people who actually follow pages and are engaged with what they're posting will tag their friends, so you definitely want to look for stuff like that. And on this page I'm dealing with specifically, all of their followers check out to be real, so I ended up proceeding and asking that page how much they would charge for a shout out. The page owner responded pretty quickly and hit me with the price of $60 for a 24-hour feed post. That is a pretty fair price for a page that size in the business niche, but since I wanted to get a little bit of a better deal and make the most money possible from this challenge, I hit him with the price of $50, and after some negotiation, we eventually agreed. Now guys, here comes the funny part. When the Instagram influencer asked me to send him $50, I saw that he was from Canada and I thought to myself,
maybe he meant 50 Canadian dollars and not 50 US dollars.
And for context, 50 Canadian is like 35 US dollars. So I sent him the 50 Canadian and he immediately got super mad and was like, hey bro, you kind of ripped me off here. So I sent him the other $15, and I guess the whole experiment was still worth a shot because $35 for a shout out on that page would have been a potentially amazing deal. Even though he got kind of mad at me for pulling that sneaky move, he still agreed to work with me, so I sent over the ad images, the ad copy, and the link in bio. As of 3 hours ago, our Instagram feed post is live and the post is actually doing pretty well. It's currently sitting at 1,473 likes and 43 comments, so I'm getting a feeling that this advertisement is going to convert pretty well into sales. But guys, only time will tell how well this advertisement does for the biz, so it's time to play the waiting game once again. Good morning, everybody. It is now another beautiful day. This morning, I haven't really done much except roll out of bed, make this glass of orange juice, and check how the Instagram promo deal from yesterday went. It turns out the promo deal did very well in terms of numbers, clocking in a total of 2,389 likes, 57 comments, and over 40,000 impressions. Just by looking at those numbers on my phone this morning, I could guess that the business probably did very well in terms of sales yesterday, so I crawled out of bed, walked to where my office is, and checked how much the business made. Alright everyone, so I just got out of bed and I'm immediately going to be checking the Teespring analytics for our store. So let's go ahead and see how many sales we got. The total amount of sales was $78.60, and that was actually the profit we earned selling the canvases. That is right, guys. We profited $78.60 from the 6 canvases that were sold from this influencer promo deal. Of course, that doesn't account for the $50 we spent on the influencer ad, but it does account for the $71.34 we spent on product cost for the canvases. So after everything, we profited $28.60 from this challenge of selling custom canvases online. I know that doesn't sound like a whole lot of money, but you guys have to remember that this is just one influencer promo deal, and if you were truly starting a dropshipping business, you do a deal like this almost every single day, and in that case, you would be making $200.20 every single week, $867.53 per month, or $10,410.40 per year. And those figures obviously don't account for any growth you might have with the dropshipping business. You might eventually get to a point where you're making big money moves with influencer marketing, where you're making thousands of dollars from a single deal with an influencer. Trust me guys, people are doing that every single day with dropshipping, and if they can do it, you can do it too. On that note, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you made it to the end. If you want to see me try to start a successful Shopify dropshipping business in just 1 week, please be sure to click right here. With that all being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.